The cub was called Reth. That was not his birth name. It was the name the others gave him. It meant small. It meant slow. It meant breakable. Reth belonged to the Corathi, a species bred for dominance. Six-limbed, thick-skinned, bone-plated, raised from birth to fight. Corathi cubs were tested early. Strength trials, pain tolerance trials, combat drills. Reth failed all of them. His strikes were weak, his reflexes slow, his roar thin. Other cubs grew muscle fast. Reth grew bruises. The adults watched. They recorded. They whispered. Unfit. Cull candidate. Resource waste. Reth heard it all. He learned early not to cry. Crying drew attention. Attention brought correction. Correction hurt, so he stayed quiet. He stayed small. He stayed invisible until the human arrived. Her name was Mara Hale, civilian advisor, strategic consultant, non-combat species that Corathi elders did not understand why she was there. They respected her results. They did not respect her body, too soft, too light, too fragile. She walked through the training grounds without armor. No claws, no fangs, just eyes. Sharp eyes. She noticed Reth on the first day. He sat alone near the outer wall, watching drills, studying movement. He did not cheer. He did not mock. He watched Mara paused near him. The instructors ignored her. The cubs did not. They stared. They sniffed. A human among them felt wrong. Reth looked away. Mara sat beside him. The ground was hard. She did not flinch. You watch more than you fight, she said. Reth froze. He did not answer why, she asked. Because fighting ends quickly for me. Reth said. Mara nodded. That is honest, she said. He waited for mockery. It did not come. Do you want to fight better? She asked. Reth hesitated. Wanting was dangerous. Wanting lead to disappointment. I want to survive, he said. Mara smiled. Not wide. Not sharp good, she said. That is a better goal. She returned every day. She did not train the strongest. She did not praise the fast. She sat with Reth. They talked about angles, about distance, about timing. She drew diagrams in the dust. Strength matters, she said, but only when it connects. Speed matters, but only when aimed. Reth listened. She taught him to watch feet, not hands. She taught him to count breaths, to read weight shifts. She taught him patience. The Corathi taught aggression. Mara taught restraint. The Corathi taught honor, duels. Mara taught survival. Never meet force head on, she said. Redirect it. Let it destroy itself. Reth practiced in secret. He practiced moving late, not early. He practiced stepping aside, not back. He practiced thinking. The next day was trial day. Every cycle the cubs faced adult warriors. Not to win, to endure. Most lasted seconds. Reth was assigned 3 opponents. A mistake, or a joke. The crowd gathered. The elders watched. Mara stood at the edge, hands clasped, face calm. Reth entered the arena. His opponents laughed. They were massive, scarred, confident. They circled him. Begin. The horn sounded. The first adult. Charged, fast, straight, powerful. Reth did not run. He stepped left. The adult overcommitted. Momentum carried him past. Reth struck the knee. Joint not hard, precise. The adult stumbled. Shock rippled through the crowd. The second adult attacked from behind. Dropped flat, the strike passed overhead. He rolled. Grabbed a tail, twisted balance. Broke. The second adult fell into the first. They collided hard. The third adult roared. Reth backed away. Breathing steady, he remembered Mara's words. Distance is a weapon. The third charged, slower, smarter. Reth baited him, small steps. False openings. The adult swung. Reth ducked inside the reach. Pressed against the torso, the adult hesitated. Afraid to strike himself, Reth struck the throat plate. Seem a vulnerable point. The adult gasped. Dropped silence. Fell. 3 adults. Down Reth stood, shaking, unhurt. The horn did not sound. The elders stared. The instructors froze. The crowd erupted. Impossible. Cheating. Luck. Mara. Exhaled, the horn finally sounded. Victory. Rat did not roar. He looked at his hands. They were the same hands. Still weak. Still small. But they had one. The elders summoned. Mara, explain, they demanded. She did not bow. You taught them how to fight. She said, I taught one how to think. The weakest defeated the strong. An elder snarled. This breaks tradition. Tradition did not save them, she said. They studied Reth. Fear replaced contempt. The elders spoke quietly. This cub cannot be culled. One said, he is dangerous. Another said, Reth waited. Mara knelt beside him. You did well, she said. I was afraid. Reth admitted. Good, she said. Fear keeps you alive. Will they hurt you? He asked. Mara looked at the elders. No, she said. They will study you now. Reth frowned. Is that worse? He asked. Sometimes, she said, but you will not be alone. In the days that followed, everything changed. Other cubs watched Reth, not with mockery, with curiosity. Adults asked questions. Quietly, Mara began teaching groups, not drills. Lessons, strategy, terrain, psychology. The Korathi resisted, then adapted. They learned humans did not win by strength. They won by preparation. Reth trained harder, smarter. He never became the strongest. He never became the fastest. He became the one others followed. Years later, when war came, the Korathi faced an enemy larger than themselves, a species that relied on brute force. Reth commanded the defense. He remembered the dust drawings, the calm voice, the lessons that the enemy charged. They never reached the walls. History recorded the battle, not as a miracle, not as luck, but as the day the Korathi learned. The weakest cub had been taught by a human. And weakness had never been the problem. Asterisk.